Across America, from the mountains to the beaches, there are animals that look harmless but can actually be deadly. Some strike fast, some charge without warning, and others cause more accidents than you'd ever expect. Today, we're taking a wild trip through every state to uncover which creature is the deadliest where you live. And trust me, some of the answers will surprise you. The American bison is the largest land animal in North America. Bulls can stand over 6 feet tall at the shoulder, stretch nearly 12 feet long, and tip the scales at 2,000 pounds. Despite their massive bulk, they can sprint at 35 miles per hour, pivot on a dime, and launch a deadly charge without warning. Their power comes not from teeth or claws, but from brute force. Bison use their massive heads and sharp horns to gore and trample. A single hit can toss a grown adult into the air, break bones, and crush internal organs. Attacks often happen when people mistake them for docile cows and get too close, something that happens all too often in parks. While wild bison once roamed much of California, today they survive mainly on Santa Catalina Island and a few private ranches. In 2020, a hiker on Catalina was gored and airlifted to a hospital after approaching too closely. Though no fatal bison attacks have been confirmed in California in recent years, across the U.S., bison injure more tourists in national parks than bears or wolves. While American alligators dominate swamps and rivers in the southeast, they're not native to every part of the United States. Still, they've made their way across the country through illegal pet trades and abandoned captives. Over the years, wildlife officers have removed stray alligators from ponds, golf courses, and even backyards in various regions of the U.S. Some grow to 8 to 10 feet long and weigh over 500 pounds, more than enough to kill a human. An alligator's attack is a masterclass in raw power, with a bite force exceeding 2,000 pounds per square inch. Their jaws can crush bone instantly. The signature death roll spins prey underwater, breaking limbs and ensuring drowning. Their ambush style, lurking silently at the surface before exploding forward, makes escape nearly impossible once they clamp down. Rattlesnakes, including the western diamondback and Pacific rattlesnake, are among the most dangerous, venomous predators in the United States. Growing 4 to 7 feet long, these thick, coiled serpents can strike in under a third of a second, delivering venom through long, hollow fangs. Their hemotoxic venom destroys blood cells, prevents clotting, and liquefies tissue, causing intense pain, swelling, and internal bleeding. Without prompt anti-venom, a severe bite can lead to organ failure or death within hours, with survivors often facing muscle loss or amputation. Their iconic rattle serves as a warning, but silent strikes are frequent. From deserts to suburban trails, one misstep in rattlesnake territory can be deadly. The great white shark is the ocean's apex predator, dominating waters across the United States. Adults typically measure 10 to 15 feet, with some exceeding 20 feet and 4,000 pounds. Their streamlined bodies propel them at 25 miles per hour, striking with jaws packed with 300 serrated teeth, designed to slice through flesh and bone. Their attacks are swift and devastating. Great whites ambush from below, surging upward with explosive force. A single bite can sever arteries or remove limbs, often causing fatal blood loss and shock. Even if the shark retreats, the initial strike is frequently lethal. Drawn by abundant seals and sea lions, great whites patrol close to shore. Entering U.S. coastal waters means stepping into the domain of a predator honed by 400 million years of evolution. The mountain lion, also known as a cougar or puma, is a top feline predator across the United States. Adults weigh 90 to 150 pounds, reach up to 8 feet including their tail, and can leap 40 feet in a single bound. Built for ambush, they stalk silently and sprint at speeds up to 50 miles per hour. Their attacks are swift and deadly. With retractable claws and powerful forelimbs, they knock prey off balance, targeting the neck or skull with a bite that crushes windpipes or snaps vertebrae, killing in seconds. While deer are their primary prey, humans can become targets. Fatal encounters are rare but devastating. In March 2024, a 21-year-old hiker in El Dorado County was killed by a mountain lion, with his brother surviving severe injuries. The first fatal attack in the U.S. in decades. With thousands of mountain lions roaming the country, sightings are uncommon, but an encounter puts you face to face with a silent, lethal predator, perfected for the kill. Across the United States, one of the most overlooked road hazards isn't a predator, it's deer. Each year, over 1.5 million deer are struck and killed by vehicles nationwide, surpassing hunting totals in many areas. These collisions cost Americans billions annually in vehicle damage, medical bills, and property loss. While most incidents result in animal deaths and wrecked cars, they can be deadly for humans too. Deer vehicle crashes kill about 440 Americans annually, with states like Pennsylvania, Michigan, and California leading in animal-related accidents. The odds of a driver hitting an animal are roughly 1 in 116 each year. Stinging insects pose a surprising threat. Each year, around 60 to 100 Americans die from wasp, hornet, or bee stings, primarily due to severe allergic reactions, with some states reporting higher numbers. Unlike honeybees, which sting once and die, yellow jackets and hornets can strike repeatedly, delivering painful venom with each hit. Swarms are particularly deadly. In 2013, a man succumbed after an attack by aggressive, Africanized killer bees, a hybrid known for its relentless defense. Whether a single sting triggers anaphylaxis or a swarm protects its nest, these insects show that size doesn't dictate danger in the U.S. A faint buzz can be the deadliest warning. Man's best friend can also be one of the deadliest animals across the United States. With millions of dogs nationwide, most interactions are harmless, but violent attacks can be catastrophic. Large breeds like pit bulls, Rottweilers, and German Shepherds, weighing 70 to 120 pounds, can overpower adults, their jaws delivering up to 300 pounds of pressure per square inch to tear muscle and crush bone. Dogs kill through relentless attacks, with multiple bites to the head, neck, or limbs, causing severe blood loss or airway damage. Victims, often children or the elderly, are frequently unable to resist once the dog latches on. The U.S. sees hundreds of severe dog maulings annually. In 2023, a 93-year-old woman in Modesto, California, was killed by her neighbor's dogs, echoing incidents nationwide where children or adults have died in backyards or during walks. Though rare compared to the vast number of pets, fatal dog attacks across the U.S. show that danger can lurk close to home. The line between loyal companion and lethal predator can vanish in seconds. Small, fragile, and easily swatted, mosquitoes are among the deadliest creatures across the United States. Barely a few millimeters long and lighter than a feather, they don't kill with teeth or claws, but through disease-carrying bites. A female mosquito's needle-like proboscis pierces skin to feed on blood, injecting saliva that can transmit viruses like West Nile or St. Louis encephalitis, which cause brain swelling, paralysis, or death. Since West Nile emerged in the U.S. in 1999, it has killed thousands nationwide, with hundreds of deaths annually. The threat persists. In 2024, states like California and Texas reported spikes in West Nile cases during late summer, with multiple fatalities. Warmer temperatures and standing water from storms fuel mosquito breeding, increasing their numbers yearly. Unlike predators, mosquitoes don't pursue, they wait silently and strike unnoticed. Across the U.S., a single bite can prove deadlier than encounters with bears or mountain lions, which most people never face.